Hey guys, it's me Stace, and today we're doing another Cricut video, and we are going to be making not this little box, but this box. This is how the box came inside Design Space. It is really cute and rather little. We're going to change that and resize it and make it be this box here. Let's go to the computer and we'll get started. Alright, here we are at the computer. I am already logged in to Design Space. I am also on the welcome screen. And we're going to go down to the very first category, which is Be Creative this holiday season. If you go to the far right, you will see an arrow. You click on that, it lets you scroll through the images. And we're going to make this one here, this mini present. Now, if you cannot find it here, just go to the right-hand side and click on where it says View All. In the upper right-hand corner, click on the down arrow, go to Cricut Access. In the search box, type in mini present. And then click on Enter, and it should be the first one that pops up, which it is here. So you're going to click on that. It's going to bring up a preview window, and you will see the box is very small. It's only 1 1/4 by 2, so we are going to resize it. Very bottom, choose Customize. All right, so we have the two parts of the box, the top and the bottom, and then these pieces here. This piece is grouped together, but this is not. So I want to make sure that whatever I'm resizing, everything is grouped together. So I'm going to right-click on the box and choose Ungroup. Then move this piece over. I'm going to right-click on that and choose Send to Back as well. Send to Back. And then move the top over and try to line it up the best you can. You can also highlight everything, go to the very top toolbar and choose Align, and then choose Center. I'm going to right-click on it now and choose a Group. So when I move one thing, they all move together. Also when I resize, they all resize together as well. Now to make a template for the box, I'm going to go to the left-hand side toolbar and click on Shapes. I'm going to click on a square. And I want to be able to cut the top and the bottom box out of 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. So I'm going to make my square here be 2 3/4. So I've selected the top toolbar, make it be 2.75, and then click on Enter. And I want to make sure when I'm moving this square over, I'm lining it up inside this square mark here. And I'm going to do that by going to the upper left-hand corner of my box and also the score lines here. And then just click on the box and then drag it down. Keep on moving your box if you need to. I want to make sure I'm able to see all the score marks around my black piece here, which I can do now. So I can delete the box. We no longer need that piece. I'm going to right click on it and choose Ungroup, and we will see everything sized correctly. All right, now these pieces here, these little stars, that's done using the Cricut foil. I'm not using that, so I'm going to right click on it and choose Detach. Now whenever you detach something, don't move the box. You just go and click on the little pieces here. And you'll see it says Mini Present Box Medium Foil on the right-hand side Layers panel. The upper left-hand corner where it says Operation, we're going to change that from Medium Foil to Pen. So now it's going to be able to use the Cricut marker tool. Now you want to make sure you go back and reattach that piece. So highlight the entire piece, right-click on that and choose Attach. So that piece is done. Do the same thing for this one. Right-click on it and choose Detach. Then just click on the stars. Go to the very top toolbar, left-hand side, and choose Medium Foil, and go down and choose Pen. Then highlight everything one more time, right-click, and choose Attach. So now we can see when I click on this piece, it says Miniature Present. Now it's using the pen as well as this piece here. All right, upper right-hand corner, choose Make It. All right, so we have those pieces here, the bottom of the box and the top of the box. And you can see the bigger part, which is the bottom, I'm able to easily fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. I'm going to cut everything out, go to the table, and we'll put the box together. All right, we are back. We have all of our pieces. I'm going to first separate all these guys and work on the box itself. So we have the bottom of the box. We're going to finger press on all the score marks, and we'll go back in with our bone folder to give that a better crease. All right, take your bone folder. Now for the images here, I just use the Cricut marker, just the silver one. I believe this is what came with the machines. I make sure all these are scored nicely. All right, now I'm going to put some glue on these flaps here, and I'll be using my ATG gun for that. If you hear a buzzing, there is a bee in my room here. I don't know where he is, but I hear him flying around. All right, take that, line up the sides. Nice and straight. And then do this one. Nice and straight. Okay, so that is done. Now we have the top of the box. Same idea. Just go in there and finger press all the score marks, the little flaps. So you can, of course, make it be this size. I think that's just adorable for like a little, you could probably fit like a little piece of candy in there for a friend or a stocking, even as like a little ornament for the tree. But I wanted to show you guys how to resize boxes as well. All right, you're going to take your bone folder again on all the score marks. Whenever you're making boxes, it's nice, it's important that all your score marks are nicely creased. Don't forget the little flaps. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to use my wet glue. I'm just using Barely Art glue. I'm going to put glue on the flaps. And then bring the sides up. So it's a really simple little box to get together. I did, other than resizing it, I also changed the decoration on the outside, and I'll show you that. And I said before, with the Make It Now projects, the nice thing is that you're able to make it now, but also make it how you want it. Okay, and then bring these sides up. And just let it set for a minute, let that glue grab. And then this guy. Okay, and then we have these flaps. I'm going to put glue on them on the inside. And this is here to strengthen the top of the box, the lid. Okay, I'm going to take that, push it down in there, and then take my, either your spatula or a bone folder, something that's flat, you can go in there and really push it down well. By doing this, it helps spread the glue around. Alright, so the box is done. So if you want to, you can stop right there. Now I'm going to clean my fingers real quick. But now we have these strips. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, doesn't really matter what strips you use, but I'm going to take the longer ones. There's 3 long ones. Then there's 4, actually there's 4 long ones. Nope, there's 3. 3 long ones, 4 medium, or 5 medium size, and 1 little. Okay, I'm going to save these ones and work on my long ones. And I'm actually going to put these on the box like this, then fold them over. Okay, so I'm going to take some glue. Actually, let me bring in a piece of scrap paper. Okay, I'm going to take some glue on this piece. I'm going to dab off some of the extra glue, then bring this over to my lid and just try to line it up to where I'm in the center there, and then fold it down, kind of pinch it in that corner. And I'm also going to cut off the extra I have here and then fold that over on the inside. Okay, just like that. And we're going to do that on all the sides, and I'm using the longer pieces for that. Again, I'm going to dab off the extra glue, come over and do the opposite side, bring it down, and just kind of pinch it at the corner, and then cut off the extra, and then fold that on the inside. Okay, so now we have 2 more to go. Again, I'm going to dab it off. bring it in here, try to make sure I'm somewhat in the center. Doesn't need to be perfect. Pinch the corner. Cut the extra off so we can fold it on the inside of the lid. And then do this side. And we're going to cover that up with a stamped image anyway. Alright, so bring this one over. Bring it down. Pinch the corner so it'll lay flat. Cut the extra off. And then bring it down. Okay, so the top is done. Now we're going to do the same thing to the bottom of the box. Alright, so how I do this one, I'm just going to put this on there. Take a strip. Again, I'm going to dab it off. And just hold the box and just kind of put it up there. Take it off and then just push it down. And then this time, rather than folding it over, we're just going to cut it off. I'm going to flip this over and cut. I'm going to flip it over our desk and just give it a rub. Alright, so we have one side done. Do the same thing for the other sides. Just put it in there until I can't go any further. Take the lid off and just go ahead and push that. And cut the extra off. Okay, 2 more sides to go. And I put the lid on there so I'm able to easily line it up somewhat. It's not going to be perfect, but close. Okay, dab the extra off. Bring that up till I can't go any farther. Hold it in place. And then flip it over and just give it a rub on my desk. Then cut the extra off on this side. Now we have one more side to go. That's our last strip here. And I chose this gray color to match the gray I used on with the marker. Just bring that up, hold it in place. I'm going to flip it over, push it down, and then cut the extra off. Okay, so we're all done with that. So now we put our lid on. You can see it lines up somewhat nicely. Now for the inside, if you want to, I cut a piece of the same gray cardstock I used here. This is 2.5 by 2.5. I'm going to take that and just put on the inside of the box. There we go. All right, now to cover up this here, I have another piece of gray cardstock. This is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. We're going to glue that to the top. Okay. And you can either, like on my box, I went on an angle. I think on this one, I'm also going to go on an angle. I like the angle look better. Alright, so I'm going to just go in there and push that down really well. And then for the white piece for the greeting, this is 1.5 by 1.5. I used Mamie Made It stamp set called Christmas and Jewelry, that little Merry Christmas there in red ink, and I already went and stamped that to save some time. Flip it over, and we're going to grab some foam squares. And I'm just going to use some little ones here. Alright. Give all that a push, take the backing off, and our box is done. And I resized it to where I was able to cut it out on 8.5 by 11 cardstock, but you can, again, easily resize it just by making that square. You know, the square kind of represents roughly what size you want the box to be. It's not going to be perfect, but close to it. Then you can make it be as big as you want. Alright, go ahead and squish that down. And there is our box. Isn't that cute? So we have that box there, this box here, or of course this little guy. He'd be cute to hold a little Hershey Kiss. You can also put a little note in there and secure the box on there and punch a hole in the top, make it be a Christmas ornament. Then next year when you do your ornaments again, you can open up to see what your note was. Really fun. You can also do this for like a little advent calendar for the little ones because it's small enough. You can just put a little treat in there, a little note for an activity, all kinds of things. I mean, this is just adorable, but I like the bigger box as well. This can easily probably hold a cupcake, a few cookies, maybe a gift card. Do I have one? Yep, it can easily hold a gift card, all kinds of things you can put in here. And again, great for a neighbor gift, your mail person gift, you know, last minute kind of thing. All right, guys, there you have it, our Cricut project for today. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.